Digital is still an absolute rocket, up another 6% today. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. It's a bit flat on the day. We'll also talk a little bit about Ethereum and see what else is going on here with some of our favorite stuff. All right, so Bitcoin is still in this downtrend. We've reached the center of this descending channel here that I've got on my chart. We still need to get above this yellow dotted line, which is currently at 63,000. Let's call it 64,000. It needs to get above 64,000 before we're back in bull territory right now. Tomorrow that lowers to 63.5 before we're above that yellow dotted line and outside of this descending channel. We came all the way to the bottom of it. We tried to touch the 200-day moving average. We didn't quite make it all the way there. We got real close, rejected from there, or bounced rather. We got that nice wick on the bottom of that candle. Then we got a nice full-bodied green candle or a positive candle yesterday, and today we're printing a doji right now, which is causing some chaos amongst the miners, but not one. Anyways, that's what's going on there. We are currently under the 5-day moving average, above the 200. I bet you we are converging between like the 20 and stuff. No, yeah, the 20 and the 50 are up at 66-ish thousand dollars. Once we cross this yellow dotted line, we really just need to get above the 50-day moving average at 66,429, and then we are on our way up in a big way. So that's really all we're dealing with right now. We could find ourselves rejecting off this, coming back down to the 200, so keep that in mind. We might hit the 66,500 mark and then come back towards the 200 again, and probably find ourselves at $58,000 one more time, potentially before going back up. But this double top has fully played out now. Now we're looking for structure here at the bottom on Bitcoin. Take a look at Ethereum, see if anything's changed about Ethereum yet. We're still slowly working on giving back this big candle here, coming down towards that 3,100 area. We got as low as 32.35. We are still in this descending line now, this descending channel now. We're using the 20-day moving average as resistance, and we have just crossed beneath, 3 days ago, we crossed beneath the 50-day moving average and are holding it. We are very likely to come towards and come in contact with the 200-day moving average for Ethereum now, which is currently sitting down at 3,039. So Ethereum is very likely going to collide with the 200-day moving average before it gets out of this thing. Now, that could change if it gets above and holds for 2-3 days above the 20-day moving average, then it's going the other way. But we just closed 3 days beneath. We just closed 3 days beneath the 50, which is a form of confirmation that we will continue to go down a little bit lower on Ethereum. So I would be watching out for it to come towards that 32.38 again. If it goes below 32.38, we're very likely going to go to the 200-day moving average on Ethereum. And now for the one we're all watching today and yesterday, we got Digital. Digital is up another 6% today. It went as high as a little over 7% right now. Well, it looks like we're going to hold this move. If we can stay above 350 here, if we can continue to flag above 350, honestly, I'd be looking for about the 3-day cloud here to be coming in. Maybe not the 3. The 3 seems a bit high now that oh no, there it is. It came in populated. I'd be looking for around this. Can I stop grabbing lines? I'd be looking for it to come up into this cloud here around the $5 to $5.50, maybe even $6 range here very quickly. We could be squeezing. This could be what's happening right now. So let's see if this is going to keep going. If we flag here like we have been for the last day and today, if we flag today and we continue to hold above 350, I am looking at it coming to take out these highs up here. Maybe not even that one. Maybe like up around, yeah, maybe up around here, 465 to 550 right here. And I'm looking forward to do that pretty darn fast. So that is what's going on with Digital right now. Let's take a look at the moving averages. Where are those for us? I think they're all below us. Yeah, we left those all with one candle. Look at that. We went right through $3 like it wasn't even there. We just got to hold here above 350. And we're very likely going to be coming back up towards the top of the range, which in this case, we might even make a run for this dotted line up here. We'll see if that makes it into a trend line up here around 5. What would it be like? Almost $6 for Digital. And there's really nothing in our way right now. Just good news. Digital is doing great. They don't have any new SEC filings that have come through anytime recently. They are still sitting on 24% short interest with not this one, with 3 days to cover. So we could see up to 3 days of squeezing before all the shorts would be covered on this thing. The highest it's been, I guess, is almost 5. So this is in high territory for Digital. we could see that squeeze come through on Bit Digital. And if we are to see that squeeze come through, we might even get above this line and find ourselves in like the $7, possibly even $8 range on this thing if we get a really nice squeeze out of it. So keep your eyes on Bit Digital. Watch this thing close because things are going to get wild on this thing. All right, let's take a look at some other Bitcoin miners today. Let's see how Bitfarms is doing with all the drama going on. It is down less than 0.5%. What about Riot with the drama as well? They are actually plus 0.5%. Let's take a look at Mara. Mara is up 1.6%. We're coming in on that most traded zone here at 1980. I really want to see Mara finally close above 1980 and hold that thing. That would be really great. We have been flagging since May 20th, so a little over a month we've been flagging in this downtrend here. So we were going up, 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 up. Now we're flagging down, 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 down. Look how controlled this is. These are just back, not even getting like little channels up and down. This is just back to back to back to back to back to back in this little zone here between 22 and 1980. And we just need to close above this 2275. The day we close above that thing, I'm going to be calling in the the war cry to buy this thing. And of course, nothing I ever say is financial advice or a suggestion to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Now, I am looking at this move. Yeah, honestly, I'm looking at this move to come up into the mid 30s, maybe even into the low 40s once we're done with this flag here. It's been holding Mara down for a while, and it will get its time in the sun. It's just a waiting game right now. Let's take a look at CleanSpark. CleanSpark is up 0.36%, holding up here at that $16 level. I honestly, looking at the way this is trading, I wouldn't be surprised if we hit $15 again. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm looking at a flag right now, right here. I'm looking at a flag right there. We break down beneath $16.12. We're coming back to 15 bucks. That's what I'm calling for CleanSpark. Now, of course, we get back above $18, and we're going back up to 21.36, where we will take a pause and breathe and see if we're actually going to go above it or not. But for right now, we are still just doing that. We are looking at if we come down to the 15, we're looking at not just a triple, but like a quadruple bottom here at $15. Hopefully this thing doesn't break. If this thing breaks, I'm going to be super scared for CleanSpark. All right, so that's CleanSpark there right now. Let's take a look at IREN. IREN is, honestly, this is looking like it's flagging up here. It's looking like it's flagging up here. I like that. I don't dislike that at all. I really would like to see it hit the 20-day moving average at 1136 right now. Probably catch it somewhere around 12. I would like to see it before it like continues up, but this is looking like some full flaggish type of energy here. So that would be great for IREN. CoreZ, let's see how CoreZ is looking. CoreZ, yeah, no, I think CoreZ is going to be the outline for what IREN is going to be doing, right? It came down, got close to the 20, and then is taking off. Now CoreZ needs to get above the body of this candle here. It needs to get above 1044. If it fails at 1044, then it is going to come back down and test 830 again. So keep your eyes on that 1044 level for CoreZ. And if it does fail at that 1044 level, then we are looking at a double top. And if we are looking at a double top, the bottom of that double top is down at $6 for CoreZ. All right, let's take a look here. Cypher, how's Cypher doing today? Up 3%. That's nice. It's just been coming back to the 20 to 50. Like it gets nice and far away from it and then comes back from it. I said this was a blow off top. It absolutely was a blow off top. We are flagging down here. This could go a little bit lower. We might come to the bottom of the range, maybe like hit $4 on the nose here before going back up on Cypher. But yeah, that's what we're looking at there. It's a little bit up. Let's see how the warrants are doing. The warrants are crazy. Look at this thing. It's opened up today at 165, came all the way down to 136. Honestly, I'd like to see the warrants come back down to about $1 again. I'd be back in the warrants at $1 if they got down there for a Cypher. Wolf, let's take a look at Wolf real quick. Last one, Wolf up 4.79%. Same thing as CoreZ, right? But this one got above it. So as long as it holds above 480, as long as it can stay above 480, Wolf has room to go still. Still has room to go if it can stay, if it can hold above 480, if we can flag here for a couple days, reset the momentum a little bit, touch the 5-day moving average, we can go higher on Wolf. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, that's all I've got for you today. Actually, no, let's take a look at TMF. We haven't looked at treasuries in a little while. Let's see what they're doing. All right, so the treasuries are just hanging out here at the 200-day moving average. It's back below it. It's going to catch on the 20. Let's see if the 20 catches it or if it comes down to the 50-day moving average. I'm not in these yet. I'm still waiting. Like you saw this descending wedge, that thing broke. Let me get out of this here. Get rid of that. This descending wedge here, that broke. And when it broke, we got above the 200-day moving average. We flagged a little bit, created a pennant. That pennant broke to the downside, which means we could come back down to the 50-day moving average. That's what we might be looking at there on this thing. Let's see what the fibs look like real quick on this guy. Yeah, nah, we're just gonna hang out towards the middle here for a little while, it looks like. Okay, that's all we got there. Let's take a look at IWM. We haven't looked at that in quite some time. It's back down at that most traded level, at that $200 level. It just keeps making a base here, coming up to 210, failing at 210, coming down, making a base at 200, maybe even a little bit lower. Sometimes it comes down to 190 when things are particularly scary. It's been coming down. This is looking a bit like a bear flag right here. If we lose a 197, we're likely to come down to this pink line down here at 191 if that is to happen. If we get above 201, though, if we close above 201, we're going to be coming on the opposite end of this descending channel and going to an ascending channel, probably back up to the 210 area, just like we've done several times before on IWN. Honestly, we're still waiting for this thing, to do a thing. Adobe, let's take a look at Adobe. How is Adobe doing today? So after that huge run up, it's flagging. It's flagging right here. Whoops. So this, again, this is a bull flag. We're looking at this bull flag. I want to see it get above this pink line here, which is currently at 539. Above 539, I'm looking for it to open up towards 600 on Adobe. But I do need to see it do that. This is a pennant. It could break to the downside. It breaks to the downside. We're coming back down to like 491 on this thing. So this is in a precarious spot. I'm not doing anything with it right now because of that. Okay, there was like one more I wanted to check. Maybe not. No, I think that's it. All right, so that's all I've got for you today. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and have a profitable day.